What up, your boy MC Shadow? Now, what I wanted to talk about in this video is trolls. You know what I mean? So, like, I get like a lot of trolls and haters and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't mind them. Like I don't care when they say and do what they do. You know what I mean? Like, cause a few homies of mine were telling me, and my homie Brownie, Risky, Little Wonder, and all of them, they're like, hey man, like man, fuck these fools, trying to talk shit on the comment. Like, nah, man, let them hate, dog. Let them talk shit. Like, for why are you gonna sit there and argue with people? You know what I mean? Like, dog, like it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If they want to call me a PC, they can call me a PC, a snitch, a rat, gay, faggot, bitch voice. Yeah, everything in the book. It doesn't bother me, dog. It doesn't affect me. I'm straight. Like what I'm saying. Like, dog. I don't even know why people get worked up over that. If you know who you are, if you as a person, if you know what you about, and you with it, and your gente that you roll with, and people that know you, if they know what you about, then you don't have to be defending yourself on the internet to a bunch of people that you don't know. They're at the end of the day, that's their agenda. They're looking just to like talk shit and looking for you to like engage in the back and forth. It's their form of entertainment. And I'm not here to entertain that. You know what I'm saying? Like their opinion means nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like why even sit there and try to like argue? You know what I mean? Like, if you know what you're about, you don't have to do all of that. You know what I mean? Like, if you do engage in all of that and stuff like that, that's because, I don't know, maybe there's something deep down inside that you feel like maybe there was some truth to what they were saying, and that's why you over here like routing up. You know what I mean? But me, that shit's not gonna get to me. That's just like, man, we've been through too much to try to be arguing on the internet and convincing people that that at the end of the day they're gonna think and say whatever the hell they want. You know what I mean? So they can call me everything in the book. I don't care. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. But there's a deeper thing to trolls, though. People have to understand trolls. Like, you shouldn't be like so like aggressive or like so like have a hatred towards them, because remember, there's a reason why they are the way that they are. You know what I mean? Like, they're going through a lot of shit themselves. Whether it's neglection, abuse, feeling like they don't belong. Just like they feel outcasted. You know what I mean? Or maybe like going through some form of bullying, where this is kind of like them releasing all that pressure that they have in their lives. You know what I mean? So, like, instead of coming so harsh, you should probably see it from that angle, because there has to be a reason for why they act out the way that they act out. Remember, somebody that comes like with negativity and just looking to put down somebody is because they feel like they don't get respect from, whether it's a loved one or parents, but somebody that's close to them. They feel like they don't get the love and respect out of them. So the only way that they know how to try to get attention is to act out, and that's the reason why they behave the way that they behave. You feel me? In their own personal life, they feel neglected and all of that. You know what I mean? And it makes them feel a little bit better when they now are the ones that are like victimizing somebody, because they're tired of being the victim. You know what I mean? People have to see it from that angle. I think people forget, because some of these guys be saying some like outrageous shit. You know what I mean? But you have to see it from that angle. Like, bro, it's because they're going through this shit and it makes them feel better about themselves. Am I saying that is right? Nah, it's not right. You know what I mean? But that's their way of expressing themselves. Like, take off that load that they have. You know what I mean? So that's why when these fools be talking shit and everything like that, and people, hey man, like, fuck these fools. Like, why don't you tell them? Like, nah, for what, homie? For what? You know what I mean? Sitting there arguing nonstop back and forth and getting mad and everything, for at the end they're gonna believe and say whatever the hell they want. Remember, it's the internet. People can make up and say whatever the hell they want. You ain't gonna be able to stop them from doing that. So why engage in it? You know what I mean? I have fun with it. It's cool, dog. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you yourself know who you are, and your people that you The real world, dog. Because remember, this is the internet. It's all fictional and everything in here. You know what I mean? But in the real world, your crowd and everybody you roll with knows what you about. My boy, you don't have to be defending yourself to nobody on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I think people forget that just because they don't want to get a stain on their name on the internet. But it's like, you will never be able to beat the truth. The truth and facts speak for themselves, dog. No matter what people say, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done and the smoke clears, you cannot beat facts, fool, and the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so why are you working yourself up for? You know what I mean? The truth speaks for itself. You don't. That's why you don't have to speak for it. So just, you know, come on now, homies. You know, my homies be getting bodied up. Like, nah, homie, like, don't even sweat them. You know, just, the internet. You know, they'll be able to say whatever they want. It's just the way it works. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand the mind of a troll. You know what I mean? Why they think. I'm not gonna say that they're pieces of shit or fucking lames or whatever. Even though some of them are, some of them actually really are, because in this world there's some dirtbags. But man, some of these people are going through some in their own personal life. You know, through some an emotional roller coaster. You know what I mean? So it's their way of expressing themselves. You know, it is what it is. So, I mean, don't bother me. You know what I mean? It's cool. But I'm just saying, dog, this is a quick one. I just want to talk about these trolls and everything and tell the homie, hey, don't work yourselves up. Brownie, Risky, little one. Don't work yourself up, dog. You know what I mean? But it's all to the gravy. You got to understand these people. You know what I mean? MC Shadow, I'm out.